This is case study 6, integrating the schedule and the budget. We're group 2. My name is Asana Topavalu.
I'm Roy Glover.
Gusani Visura.
I'm Mackenzie McCraw.
So for our agenda today, we're going to do the case overview and then go through our solutions, and then we'll have our conclusion. So for the case overview, we're assigned as a new project manager for a small general construction company. The company's annual volume is $100 million. They're set to build a new local retail facility project. We start off really well, doing everything right by preparing pay requests and picking up checks from the client and approving subcontractor and supplier invoices. Later on, there are rumors of the company having financial difficulties, and subcontractors are complaining of not being paid, and the comptroller is saying that their paychecks are in the mail. The client hears about all of these complaints, and the subcontractors are filing pre-lien notices on the project. So for our first solution, I said that we should just review the budget and figure out the who, what, when, where, and how. So who's responsible for the budget, which is the project manager, and what is the money that has been used towards, when the money was paid out, where the money is going, how much has already been spent and used, and why hasn't the money been paid out to the contractors.
So for my solution, I said that I would talk to the comptroller and see when the subcontractors' checks were sent out and how long it's been, and try to track the payments. I would also, once I got the information, I would speak to each subcontractor individually and talk to them about their payments, and hopefully we can come to an understanding about the pre-liens and hopefully try to get those settled. And then also I would try to figure out a new payment system so that there wouldn't be any confusion like later on down the line.
So for the solution 3, I think on every project, whenever an issue arises, it's good to talk to the general manager sometimes and try to find out a solution and see where the problem is from. Also, it will be good to look out the contract and see in those kind of case what the contract said, what solution should be applied to the situation. Keep communication with the subcontractors and other parties involved that didn't receive their pay or are complaining, to kind of ensure them about the situation and make them understand that the solution will be given to them. Have a backup plan. Anytime, whenever there is a project, is better to, during the plan, to have a backup plan whenever a case like this arises. Also track every single payment. Make sure that there is a storage where they can go back and track when the payment was due and how much they did for the payment, and if the people that was supposed to receive the payment receive it. It will avoid those kind of situations.
For solution 4, this was my solution, my outtake on how he should handle it. First, he should talk to the crew to ease their mind. That's something I would do once I see that everybody had a problem with their paychecks, wasn't getting paid on time. Then I'll find out where the money was. Money don't just disappear. It was probably just a clinical error, a number error, somewhere like that. Somebody didn't put any paperwork in on the day they was supposed to. So I'll make sure I find out the problem and find out a great solution for that. Third, I'll find out how to get the crew their money once I figure out where the money was. After that, I'll help the company establish a refund so employees who was affected by the lack of money, who missed their paychecks or anything like that, they'll be compensated, and my workers will be happy to work for me on any other project because they know if they put in good work, they'll be compensated for their hard work. And then 5, I'll find out a plan So these type of problems won't happen again. I'll make sure I'll designate people to be involved in the check stubs and the payrolls and make sure that my project will go smoother than this one. So conclusion, we all came together and these were our top 4 things that we suggest that will help the project. Review the budget, communicate with the comptroller and subtractors about payments, properly document payment information, have a relief fund in order to cover employees in situations like this. Thank y'all for listening to our project. This was Group 2. Have a great night.